Justin Bieber did his first headline performance at Coachella this year. He's done one weekend, another weekend's just around the corner, and people are divided. Mostly because he did my favourite thing on a weekend to do, just have a little YouTube sesh.
Okay.
Get all your closest friends together, thousands of them in this case, and have a YouTube sesh. Of course, I don't know if you noticed, and you would have because you love all of this stuff. Justin Bieber, he's got bangers. I'll say he's got bangers. I admit there's a bunch of songs that are bangers, like even from Baby. Like if Baby comes on, it'll stick in your head. It's a banger. Bangers aside, I think as a person, I kind of like Justin Bieber. I don't know why, because he seems like a turd a lot of the time, but maybe that's why I find him appealing. But there's just something about like he started so young and he's obviously very broken and he's got a lot of stuff that he's up against. And yet still the little bits and pieces that I see of interviews, he's quite funny.
I've seen a lot of these old interviews from where he still had floppy Justin Bieber hair. And I didn't know he was so like sarcastic and funny.
And dry.
And like I was not a believer. I had some friends who were, but we were too old.
Right. I was going to say, it's not really your age range.
No, they were like cuspy at best.
Right.
Sort of like Bieber and One Direction were very cuspy for my age group. So I was not a believer at all, but he definitely, once he got to, what was the album with Sorry and What Do You Mean? Was that called
I can't remember the
Purpose?
album names.
No, it was. I'm right.
Oh, you are right.
I'm
That's
always
it, guys.
right. I'm the woman and I'm always right.
So if you don't know, Coachella is it's a big ass music festival and it is over 2 weekends, right? So it's the same lineup over 2 weekends. So they have done it one weekend and we've got another one coming up. So I don't know
Do
if this
the
is...
performers do the same thing both weekends or do they shake it up?
Yeah. Well, I think with Beyonce's one and I think they changed the costumes and then they mixed the 2 performances together from the live thing that I watched. I think it was on Netflix. But generally the sets and the performances are pretty much the same. There might be some special songs like when Taylor does her tour, there's a couple of songs that might be different, but generally for production reasons, because these things are finely tuned, unless you're Justin Bieber, they are very well-oiled machines because everything has to go as well as it possibly can. And people expect a lot. When you go to things like Coachella, people are expecting a lot. We have a friend, her name is Shan, and she fucking loves live music and she fucking loves Coachella.
What about when she was at Coachella a couple of years ago and she just sent us a photo and she was just standing with Ray?
She just took a selfie with Ray, just out in a field.
Selfie with Ray, out just walking around. Ray, where the hell is my husband Ray? Like, are you kidding? She was just walking around.
Just walking around. And this is it. You could be bumping shoulders. I'll give you the artist that I know from Coachella as a 40-year-old man over the 2 days. Sabrina Carpenter. And that's it. And that's all I know. No, there's heaps. So on the Friday that just went, and on the Friday coming, Sabrina Carpenter, the XX. Oh, I love the XX. 9 Inch Noise, Disclosure. Who else do I know here? Teddy Swims, Cat's Eye, Foster the People, Groove Armada. Well, I know who that is. And then the font gets too small for me to read it. Then you've got Justin Bieber on the Saturday. Also on the Saturday, The Strokes, Addison Rae. Are you into the Pepsi song yet?
Do you know what? It took me like a full year and a half after it came out.
I knew you'd eventually get it. Yeah, of course. I knew it'd eventually get you.
It was a real slow grow, but fucking Diet Pepsi, serve it to me cold.
And that's from a Diet Coke girl.
I know.
Labyrinth, Somber, David Byrne. How old is Dave? Can you Google how old David Byrne is now from Talking Heads? I love that he's just at Coachella. Like, I fucking love that. Also Alex G. Who else do I know? Pink Panthers. Royal Otis, Aussie Boys. They are performing. 73 and he's at fucking Coachella. I mean, the guys are Marvel. He's unhinged and a marvel. And on the Sunday, it gets way too cool for me. What? Well, Iggy Pop's there, so I know. Oh, FKA Twigs. Armin van Buuren. I used to like him on Ministry of Sound. Duke Dumont. The Sunday sesh is really all over the place.
Like the DJ sesh?
Yeah, but Iggy Pop. Major Lazer. Anyway, so there's a lot of different choices, and one of them may have been Justin Bieber. If you were going to Coachella, maybe you're thinking Justin Bieber's for me. This was his first ever time headlining a full set. Like, he previously had done some guests, he came on with someone else who was headlining. Like 2019, he joined Ariana Grande. The set has some people perplexed.
I didn't watch the whole live performance. I've only seen like I was able to get like one song.
Yes.
And then one song.
Yeah. You've got to watch it live on YouTube. Otherwise it's gone, which is really annoying.
Yeah. So I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw the Kid Laroi one.
Yes. So he performed with Ozzy. He performed, with Stay, the song he does with Kid Laroi. He got paid $10 million for the 2 weekends. Yeah,
this is what a lot of people are like, yo, what's up? You got $10 million for this.
So the full set list it's long, and a lot of people are focusing on one specific part of it, and we will also focus on that one specific part. But he did perform. It was very stripped back, but he did perform. He did play instruments and stuff. There's a lot of people online who are reacting to some of the social videos of what he did, and that wasn't the whole show.
Right.
Although I can't tell if I'm because I didn't pay for tickets, so maybe I'm treating this a bit like Fire Festival. I'm like, well, didn't cost me anything, so I just get to watch you guys be sad about it. But even if I was
I wouldn't compare this to Fire Festival. I don't think it's that much of a garbage bin fire.
No, certainly not.
But yes, if you were there, you may have felt, because for me, what I've seen of this performance is that it was servicing people who weren't there, because the video of him from the laptop, which of course we'll get into, is great for anyone watching live. But for anyone who's there, they're just seeing his head in a laptop live. That's... So it felt like he was giving people online more reason to tune in online, but then the people who are there are kind of left out.
I guess it's the vibe. Look, there's a bunch of comments that I'm going to read from a few Reddit posts, and they're all wonderful. But in case you haven't seen it, this is what we're talking about. So he's singing to his old videos that he searched on YouTube. So he's just singing with himself. Literally, not the whole songs, by the way. Look at this. He's just searching, playing.
So he hadn't even set it up.
No.
He was searching on the spot.
And then he's watching videos. He's watching videos.
Oh.
So listen, the singing along to the songs, maybe you might be upset if you're like, oh my God, he's going to do Baby and he only does, 45 seconds of Baby. Maybe you're upset.
Yeah.
There's something, I kind of love it.
It's like a performance, right?
Yeah.
It's like a weird performance art piece.
Yeah. And I don't know why I love it, because yes, I expect a little bit more showmanship from somebody of Justin Bieber's caliber, but given the Grammys performance that we saw, basically him just in his underwear playing guitar, which everyone was like, wow, so artistic. And now everyone's...
I don't feel like I had the same comments.
Did you not?
I feel like people weren't super happy about the Grammys one.
Oh, I thought it was great. Again, maybe it's just a little bit too arty for some people, but I was good for you. I get that he's trying to push away from maybe an expectation of him to be this. Yeah, purple hoodie. He's trying to push away from it. And what's the best thing to do? Go up there in your boxers. Because everyone's going to go, he's not wearing a purple hoodie now. So maybe you are not a huge fan, Courts. I don't know where you stand on it, on his performance, the bits and pieces that you've seen.
Of the performance? Do you know what? I was super impressed with his voice. I think his voice is like
it's getting better and better.
Up because some of these child singers who, you know, especially boys, right? They have that whole period in puberty where everything drops. It all drops down. And sometimes these child stars, they don't hold on to the voice, right? And so they have to manipulate it a lot. He has a wonderful singing voice, and there's no doubt about it. I think he has a stage presence that no matter what he's doing, you're like, oh, I'm so intrigued by you, because to what you said at the beginning, like, he's a bit damaged and we're all a bit damaged. And so it's nice to know that you can be a bit damaged and still be a big star. One go.
My God, one go.
Did it in one go.
I think he actually like cleared it with some air. Like, that was incredible.
There he is. Everyone say, nice haircut, Chandler.
Yeah, for people who aren't watching and just listening, Chandler just cleared the lounge. Like, I mean, did you feed him more yesterday? Like, he seems to be very energetic.
He got a human sausage yesterday.
Oh.
Not that. Like one of our leftover sausage, like a human food sausage.
Whoever that was needs to be notified to the police, because that is disgusting.
So yeah, I think like he's got a presence, doesn't he? And you're like compelled to watch him.
Yes.
And you want to see him succeed because he was this cute little kid and he's clearly been through some shit with Diddy.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, some shit with Usher. And
health problems. And he's got that Ramsey Hunt syndrome, which is like a complication that he had after contracting shingles. And that was in 2022.
Yeah. So he's going through it. And on top of going through it, growing up, like going through puberty, trying to figure out who you are in the world and this and that, la, la, la.
Everything.
He's also got flashing cameras on him at all times. All of the moves he made had flashing cameras on. And like, I always empathize for child stars, because if there were videos and documents on all the dumb shit that I did when I was a teenager,
I'd read them.
Mortifying.
I'd read them. I'd frame them. Oh, God, I'd love it. I would love it. You know what's so funny? I always wished that I had a famous friend. And not for the reason that like all the fame stuff doesn't worry me. But you know what I would love to do is whenever there was anything in the news, I would love to just like screenshot it, clip a bit, write a sassy "see you next Tuesday" comment and send it to them.
Yeah.
Like a real friend. And just be like, what the fuck are you doing? And I really hope there are people in Justin Bieber's life who's like going, dude, YouTube nights are for at home. You know what I mean? Like, if we're going to do a YouTube night, that's not for Coachella. I would love one of his friends just ripping him.
Back and be like, fuck you, man. I got paid $10 million for that. How's your job going? Like, a lot of banter, a lot of friendly banter.
Maybe he's trolling us all. So this is the first time, or it's his biggest live show since cancelling the rest of his Justice World Tour. That was in 2022 following those health issues that I mentioned. And then he dropped that surprise album, Swag. That was July of last year, and that's what led to the performance in the boxes at the Grammys. So some people have had some feelings about this, and if they're a celebrity, they're mostly positive.
Gotta see you, boo, and there's hearts all over the world tonight. Said there's hearts
She's a
all
little
over the world
baby.
tonight. You guys remember this song?
God, I love just watching him.
Damn. What's good with this?
Katy Perry! She loves it!
Katy Perry going full Belieber during Justin Bieber's YouTube-themed Coachella set.
Man, tonight is such a special night, but
God, Katy Perry's so cringe, isn't she?
So
take
cringe.
you guys on a bit of a journey. I know you love me, I know you care. Just shout whenever, and I'll be there.
God, his voice was so
I try to
high.
just take it day by day and just be like,
I know.
I'm
Oh, look at his
blessed and put in
hair.
this position for a reason, and I
Oh,
was
he's so
chosen
pretty.
To, and I stay strong.
Katy Perry loved it. By the way, she was there with her boyfriend.
I saw the pictures of them together. It's so funny. Like, I don't know what it is about her that
It's
every
Justin
time
Trudeau,
I see her,
right? Trudeau?
Yes, the
Yeah.
Canadian Prime Minister, he's not the current Prime Minister. I don't
No.
know. Whatever. The Canadian PM at some point. And they were at Coachella together, and like, I don't know, she looked a little high at one point.
Of course
and
she
I
was.
just found that so funny because she's there with the Canadian Prime Minister
Oh.
as her date.
I saw
It's
them just sitting
all
down
so funny.
on like a garden edge, just eating junk food. And I was like, God,
Yeah.
they're just like us. They're just like us. Imagine having your last three partners be the ex-PM of Canada, Orlando Bloom, and Russell
Yeah.
Brand. They're your three
Yeah,
exes.
It's the trifecta of crazy.
Yeah. Lizzo she was very into the performance of Justin Bieber and his little YouTube watch night. She wrote on Instagram about watching someone who grew up in front of the world fully transcend into his artistry. She praised Bieber for giving us his whole life, adding Justin invited us and whoever chose to come with him and on a blessed and beautiful ride. When you use your gift for God, it will make people uncomfortable, but that's okay because the ones who stick beside you will feel the love. That's a lot. That's a lot, Lizzo. That's a lot of a comment.
That's a bit dramatic, Lizzo.
It's a lot.
I think it was
It's a YouTube night.
YouTube night at
yeah.
Coachella.
Listen, I'm
I
all
don't
for
think
it.
you need to bring God into it. Like,
Yeah. But they do
Okay.
love to bring God into things. Labyrinth was pretty into it as well. He dismissed the critics of this, saying, Justin, I see what you're doing and I love it. He said, be true, fuck what anyone else thinks. Now, that's the time that you start thinking about, what are other people saying? Like, don't say, because if I had avoided everything and I saw, Labyrinth, my friend has, he wrote something. I'd be
Yeah.
like, what do you mean what everyone else
Yeah.
thinks? Did not everyone
Yeah.
love the YouTube night? That's so weird to me. There have been a lot of comparisons to Sabrina Carpenter's show, which was on a different night. It was the night before. She literally, I don't know if you've seen the photos of this. I only saw one of the performances.
I've not seen a lot, but I've seen the comparisons being made.
She literally she was in a car on stage, and then the chair was lifted out of the car seemingly by a water fountain.
Cool.
I mean,
that's a show.
there was so many incredible bits, but that's the bit that I was like, what the fuck is this?
And what did Susan Sarandon do, like a 7-minute monologue as well in the
did
car?
she? No, I didn't see that bit.
That came up in my feed that Susan Sarandon was in the car.
Oh, I would love, because
And-
what my thing is this weekend, I'm just literally going to watch the stream. I'm going to watch the stream and I'm going to do nothing else.
What was up with Susan Sarandon's Coachella monologue as an elder Sabrina Carpenter? So,
I love
she
that.
was there in the car.
But isn't that great?
Or was she on the video, Maybe she was on a video. Anyway, someone tell us in the comments. There's too much coming out of
There's too
Coachella.
much
Like,
there,
how
but
can one keep up?
I've got to focus on Justin. That's all I'm focused on. I'm not focused. But I'm just saying there's a lot of comparisons now, like you mentioned, to...
like I saw someone put it like kind of perfectly, right?
Yeah.
Sabrina, I know Sabrina's been around for a long, long time, but her superstardom didn't really start until the last couple of years. So
Yeah.
in the like superstardom world, she's still proving herself. But Justin, he doesn't need to prove anything. He's proven himself already. He's done the superstardom. He's done the stadium tours where he's done all the crazy things on stage and, had the choreo dance, backup dances and everything done. Sabrina's still trying to prove something to the world. Even though I know she's been around for a decade. I know that. Don't come at me for that. I know that.
No,
I'm just saying.
Let them come at you. It's good comments.
For like a couple of years, it's been her since Taylor Swift,
It's so two eras to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree with you. I totally agree that it does give him a little bit more leeway to do certain things because a lot of people are just making the gender comparison. That a woman could never get away with this. I don't think it's as simple as that.
I don't think that's no.
And you know that
I hate
I'll
women, jump on that.
So. Yeah, you would absolutely jump
I'll
on
jump
that
on the feminist bandwagon if we need to.
Great.
And he will absolutely slander women if he needs to.
Of course.
And look, neither of us think that's where we're at here.
Yeah, I'm always trying to pull women down. And I'm just like so sick of this courts bit. Once I can get rid of that, ugh.
Next episode, just cross it out.
I really want to do that. Okay. God, should I do that? All right. Someone remind me that I need to do that. Anyway, some of the comments from people who were there and people who weren't there on Reddit. Also, who can tell if these people really were there? There's no proof. But the thread is it's got him in a pink hoodie. And it just says Justin Bieber's Coachella set was really weird. These are just some of my favorite comments. Someone said, this sounds like an overpriced PowerPoint. which not a PowerPoint.
PowerPoint's overpriced if you're paying for it.
Yeah. It's YouTube night. Different. I know what you're thinking, but different. Someone said he's transformed into a corporate consultant. That does feel very corporate consultant-y, just getting here and getting on your laptop and going, guys, let's all look at what I've prepared.
And having a microphone.
Yeah.
With you as
And
well.
then someone said this concert could have been an email.
That is good. As much as I like the performance, that's always a funny response.
Someone else said, I would enjoy something like this as an intimate venue, maybe a surprise show or something for an artist I really like. I guess that's signaling that you don't love JB. But at Coachella with a huge venue and a massive budget, it's just lazy, not what people are there for. And then there's some other arguments about that comment specifically where people are like, isn't that what Coachella was meant to be before it became all like big and influency? Like, wasn't it meant to be for like artists to do artistic things?
Yeah, it was more about actually showcasing art.
Yeah, and not just being big headliner, blah, blah, blah. And then someone said, no, I think it's perfect for Coachella. It's mostly just rich kids that don't care about the music and want content for their Instagram. I thought it was pretty funny.
So true.
Which is kind of interesting that he could be trolling us all. And if he is, fucking more play to you.
Did a great job.
Great
job. Like the world's greatest troll.
I think, like, someone else said, not going to lie, to me it's kind of brilliant and oddly intimate to do this. I think it may have been more weird to see him jump around on stage performing those songs like a pop star that he used to be. It's clearly not his vision anymore. And some people are saying, like, this just sounds sad. It didn't give sad vibes. Again, I didn't see the whole show, but I've seen a lot on Shorts, and I didn't feel sad. The whole thing didn't feel sad. He seemed like retrospective.
Look, he's melancholy. Like,
yes.
In general,
he's a bit of a sad boy.
You don't see Justin like smiling and jovial or anything. Like, even when because I saw a bit where he, part of one of the songs, and I can't remember the song name, he threw to like saying Haley and his wife Haley, and then his baby Jack, because he's a dad now. And even during that, it's not like he was happy or emotional. He's just melancholy. Like, in everything that you see him in. Walking down the street, he looks melancholy. So, like, I wouldn't call him looking unhappy. I think that's just him.
That's just who he is. I would like to add one more comment to the Reddit, and we'll just do it here.
Okay.
My comment is, he's a dad now. He's got another mouth to feed. And if he wants to save some money by not building giant sets, having all these extra dancers and and production because he's like, guys, I got another mouth to feed. I need to pocket as much of that 10 mil for me.
Yes.
Then so fucking be it. I get it. All of my friends who are parents, all they do is complain about how much the kids cost. So I get it. I've got a mate who literally will go and give blood and plasma because they get a free milkshake. And so the kids can have a free milkshake. Now that probably says more about him that he's an absolute cheapskate. But
I think that does. Is that Luke?
that is absolutely Luke.
Hey, Luke. That's just you.
There's someone else that before we go, there's someone else that we know, a cutie called Nick Kelly, who, if you don't know, you should go and follow him. He does a radio show here in Australia, but also loves music, fucking loves musicians, loves music.
Loves
talking about it.
He's
Loves
slut
it.
for the pop.
We both come from the same place, Gayville. No, we both come from the same
Actually, Central Coast.
Central Coast, yes. So we do come from the same
Gayville,
place.
Central Coast.
Yeah, Gayville, Central Coast is where we're from. But he did a video, and it's basically just saying to everyone, what did you think was going to happen when Justin Bieber was going to perform?
What were you expecting? That is exactly what Justin has set the expectation to be. And you only have to look at things like the Grammy performance, shirt off, loop pedal, one guitar. You look at the Troubadour show that he did as the preview for this, where he pretty much played the exact same set list. And then adding in the YouTube video element, I think was cute as hell. Like, you can't expect him to get up there and put the purple and white hoodie on and bring the dancers on and bring a girl up on stage for One Less Lonely Girl. That's gone. That's done.
Hailey Bieber liked that video. So, firstly, congrats to Nick.
Well done.
You got to Hailey.
Yeah.
Well done. And, like, pretty spot on. Like, he's a grown man now. I get it. I get it. I also get it because a lot of artists don't actually evolve. And so people like to just sit in the same artistry of like I think if Britney Spears got on stage now, she would do the same thing.
Don't mention Britney's name right now.
I know.
It's so weird that we aren't dropping an episode about that today.
I know. Britney Jean Spears, we're thinking of you. We love you. The Church of BJS is always here for you. But I think if she got on stage, she'd kind of do all the same things and people would love the nostalgia of it. It's like when the Spice Girls do get back on stage. They do all the same things and people love the nostalgia of it. But they're like stuck in that time. Whereas Justin's still releasing music. He's still like doing new things. So he's going to go with that. But those old people, they're not releasing new things. So they can stick to that old, poppy crazy thing on the stage, but you couldn't get up there and like bounce around to daisies for God's sake.
And also Justin's still young, guys. Like he just
so young.
feels
Younger
like
than us. He's so young.
He just feels like he's older because he's been around forever. But no, he started so very, very young.
So very young.
Did you hear how high his voice was when he was singing Baby? That's insane. All right. Love to know your thoughts, especially if you were I doubt that there was anyone at Coachella and is also a wackadoo, but I would love to see if there is a crossover.
I would love that.
Pop it in the comments. And if you have no thoughts or feelings, pop in wackadoo and make sure you watch more on the channel.